Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, man. Yo, this is the THHC podcast, man. Episode, man, 135, man. You see who I'm joined with, man. Jamal Gasol and heavyweight producer THHC, man, is in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be talking about their project they whipped together, man. Solid project, man, called Tales from the Trenches. I know that sounds familiar, man. Tales from the Hood. I know that's a hood classic. So we're gonna like talk about the, you know what I'm saying, with the title and all that. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on, guys? How y'all doing, man?
What's good, man?
Great. Doing lovely.
VHS, man. I know you don't got a lot of time. We was talking in the green room, man. Why don't you introduce yourself first, man? Give us some feedback on who you are.
Yo, I'm VHS, LA, Los Angeles based producer, born and raised. Yep. Sample based producer.
That's what's up. We gotta tap into you, man. Jamal, what's going on, brother? What's up, man?
What's good, man? It's your boy Jamal Gasol, the one and only Piff Man. Yeah, that's me. You know what I mean?
I was gonna ask you about the Piff name, but I was reading up on you, and it was something about your brother having some type of voicemail on his phone.
Yeah. That's crazy. You do your research. Yeah,
I do,
my
man.
brother had a.
What was up with that Piff? I like that, man. Everybody, that's a signature.
It was a ringtone. They used to it was saying Piff or something like that. It was like that Piff, nigga. It's that Piff, and it was chopped and screwed, so it just used to sound like Piff, and y'all just kept that shit like as a joke, and that shit really like turned into something.
I wonder if it was saying that Piff, like the y'all remember that Piff, yo. I know y'all remember that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, everybody remember that Piff.
That's the joint, man. I don't even know what's wrong with it. I can't even get it on my app no more.
What? It's over. I think no. I seen somebody said that Piff was over, and then that Piff made a post saying that the page was down and that they're gonna have everything back up shortly. So I don't know.
Okay, that's what's up. I was like, yo, that's where I get the mixtapes, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my days of getting the mixtapes, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
yeah, that was the spot.
Just says Jamal Gasol on VHS, salute, man. That's our first guest in there saluting. You know what I'm saying? But yo, today's Friday. Do y'all listen to new music?
Yeah, I didn't listen to no new albums today yet. Who dropped today?
I'm surprised. I'm gonna tell you right now, but I'm surprised because I know you like one of them, man. Because I know you a Lloyd Banks fan.
The Course of the Inevitable came on 3, right?
Yeah, part 3. So I'm like, I know he's gonna have something on that. But let me talk about
I ain't listened to it yet.
Oh, all right, cool. Well,
I'm still stuck on Snowfall, man. I just can't. I'm hurt with how Franklin went out. I've been on that for the last year.
Yeah. A lot of people crying, and you know what I'm saying, got emotional. They did the Jordan tear, you know, at the end. I heard, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Shit rough out here.
It's rough, man. I thought he's gonna go out blasting or something, but I don't tell me exactly what happened because I ain't seen the end yet, man. So don't.
Yeah, I ain't gonna spill the beans, man. If you got Hulu, tap in.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, let's talk about the new music real quick. We're gonna tap right into the album, man. We're gonna talk, you know what I'm saying? Because this album is fire, man. That's one of the reasons I want to have y'all both on the show real quick, you know what I'm saying? The first album that dropped actually came out Thursday. It's an MC named Taj Malik. It's called Lexi Gallery, man. So it's a dope album. Y'all need to go check it out. Another rapper that's dope. His name is Echo. Rap Philosophy. You know what I'm saying? Book 1. You know what I mean? Check that out. Dope rapper, really complicated rapper, dope. You know what I'm saying? And then 3, we just talked about Lloyd Banks, Course of the Inevitable 3. That dropped. I listened to it twice so far, so I'm already, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Banks fan.
Who he got on there?
Oh, he got who he got on there? He got Bardo, he got Dave East, he got Yayo, he got some other dude I don't know. I don't know if it's his boy, somebody. You got like, you know what I'm saying, like Cartoon. I think who's doing the beats? Cartoon Beats. No, is it Cartoon Beats? A lot of people doing the beats. I can't remember. I don't got it in front of me though, but it's fire, man. It's fire. You enjoy it, you know what I'm saying?
Well, a Lloyd Banks feature is on my bucket list though. So like a Lloyd Banks and Styles P feature is on my bucket list.
Ooh, I can imagine, dog. Let's talk about number 4, man. Domo Genesis and the Alchemist. It's called No Idols, man. Another joint that's fire. Alchemist been putting out some heat. Number 5 is one of the hip hop 50th. So you know, the first one, Primo did. Now Swiss Beats is doing something called Hip Hop 50 Volume 2. So he put out 5 tracks. He actually put out a bonus track. So he cheated. He got 6 tracks on his shit. Number 6 is Skip the Kid. He's a producer. You know what I'm saying? It's called Fuck Your Beats, man. You know what I'm saying? And he got various MCs on that joint. You know what I'm saying? You like that one on VHS. I'm saying dope producer, man. He's cool. Number 7 is Fugal Bass, man. And BSF, man. He been scratching at the surface for a while. He just put out the joint Biggest Since Can Be.
Biggest Since Can Be, yeah. That joint fire. Shout out to Fuego Bass. I did listen to that. I like OT the Real, so
OT the Real. Oh yeah, I love OT the Real. Man, I gotta have him on the show, nigga.
I fuck with him.
And then my other dude I fuck with in Canada, man, Falcon Outlaw and Danielson. They both from Canada. The Zookeepers, man. You know what I'm saying? That project came out and shit. But I just wanted to like voice out a couple joints that, you know what I'm saying, Friday that I listened to so far. If y'all didn't hear y'all joint, put it in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 ears. I can't listen to everything, man. You know what I'm saying? But those are the ones I listened to today. And was trying to get some shine out to some of these artists and these producers, man, doing their thing out there. You know what I'm saying? But let's get right into the album, man. You know what I mean? Let's break it down, man. So y'all know the routine. I'm gonna start it off with number 1. VHS, since you running lower time, I'm gonna try to have you go second, and then you break down 1 or 2, and then all of a sudden, like, you know what I'm saying, and then hit break down 1. So we'll 1 1 1 2 2 2 like that. All right. So coming from the West, coming from Niagara Falls, man, they joined together, man. Jamal Gasol and VHS, man. Tales from the Trenches, man. It's about 19 minutes, 12 seconds. Came out April 11, 2023, man. Let's get right into it, man. Number 1, Tales from the Trenches intro. Now, a bit of a double intro in one with clips of the Hood classic movie, Tales from the Hood. And then after that, it got like a spooky, it's like 30 seconds. Then it got like a spooky short instrumental, you know what I'm saying? VHS, what was you doing with that one right there, man, on number 1?
Well, originally we were gonna use that for him to rapping as an intro, but it just didn't work out. So we just thought we use it for the interlude to make it cohesive to the first track. So that's how that came about.
Okay. Jamal, how come you didn't use it like this as the intro? You didn't like and rap, like some rappers rap on it, some rappers like, yo, no, this is for the intro. Was it just a decision to say, okay, let's just use that as the intro, instrumental type of thing?
Well, like V was saying, I honestly I couldn't really catch a flow to it like I could, like I would like to. Like I just felt like I didn't want to just force anything to my people. And just the instrumental itself was like the instrumental from the movie. So I was like, you know what, we could just rock with that because we knew that writer music was going to definitely like pull the people in. So it was like, we could live with me not rapping on that. You know, the trailer that played in the beginning or whatever, like gave the idea. And then when it going from Tales from the Trenches, it gave it our own twist. So it still worked out in our favor.
Nah, yeah, it was dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't too much, it wasn't too less. You know what I'm saying? Some intros be too much, some be too less. This was like, you know what I'm saying, pretty perfect. You know what I'm saying? To get us into
You
know what I mean? Number 2 is Rider Music featuring Heem from BSF, man. So BSF Heem on the chorus over this morbid, raw, and dreary track, giving rapper room to show and improve, man. Jamal Gasol's rap style is calm, brassy, radical, rich, and hardcore, man. It speaks of truth. Number 2, Rider Music, man. Where was you at with that one, VHS, man, on that joint?
Shit, man. I got in my bag with that one because I don't usually, I don't be using my my sequencer too much. I usually just loop some dope rare records, you know what I mean? But for that one, I actually got on my production game and got on my drums with that one. And I added an 808 to make it more universal, you know what I'm saying? Make it more commercial. Then I just added my unique swing on it. That's the thing about me is if you're gonna hear my drums, you're gonna hear some uniqueness. It's not gonna be stiff or steady on the 1 or the 4. It's not gonna be none of that. So yeah, that's where I was with that one. And of course, a rare sample to put it all together.
I love it, man. I love the explanation, man. This is why I like to have producers on the show too, man. A lot of people just do the rappers. If I can get the producer, man, I like to hear what's going on because without the beat, man, he's just a poet. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, not saying he's not a
Right.
poet, but you know what I mean. He just throwing poems on,
They providing the canvas.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. So where was you at on number 2, Rider Music featuring Heem, Jamal? Talk about that single.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie to you. So like, I had that beat for a while. Like me and VHS been having this tape in the works for some time, and I just felt like a certain hook would be fired because I wrote a verse to it and dropped it as a freestyle on my story one day, and everybody was like, "Yo, that joint is fire. When you dropping that?" So I'm like, okay, you know, I gotta make that a whole song. And I just like didn't want to force no hook. A lot of things with me, I just don't want to force it. I like things that just come gradually, like genuine. So like I just had a relationship with Heem already. We've been talking. I was like, yo, I got this joint. I want you to do this hook on me. I think it'd be perfect. And I sent them the song on his way to the studio. When he got to the studio, he was like, yo, do you want me to rap on this too? This shit is nuts. Like him and his homies came in the booth, like, yo, this shit is fire. Like, and that's when I knew. I was like, yeah, I took my time with this. I could tell they fucked with it. I just knew, like,
he was like, let me get a bar. You're like, no, do the hook, man.
Yeah, just do the hook, bro. Just do the hook. Like,
you know,
just do the hook, bro. I got it. Trust me. I knew. I was confident in myself with this. I'm like, yo, I'm talking. You know when you talking. You know when shit sound right.
And speaking of you holding on to tracks, right? Because you know, that's another thing I researched. Like you put out things when they ready. Like you might have a beat for a year or two. So VHS. So it's if a MC's doing. I mean, you probably know Jamal's, but I'm saying like, say another MC like says, "Yo, man," like he just holds the beat. What do you think about it? A lot of producers want their beat to be heard right away, man, as soon as they put it out. So him holding beats like that, how do you feel about that?
For me, it's not a problem, man. As long as there's some communication there, I think that, you know, greatness can't be rushed. So Jamal knows I don't rush things either, man. I kind of let my life take its course. That's how I know when things are supposed to be done right, because my life is gonna tell me when things are right. You know, it's kind of like in the kitchen. You know when shit's cooked up properly when you look at the meal. Take a look, like, all right, that shit's cooked. I don't need to do it no more, or I don't, you know what I mean? I did it too much. You know, you know, by you know, looking at it and whatnot. So it's the same thing, you know. I like to let shit marinate if it calls for that. Some shit though, like Jamal, when we did Walter's Monsters, he'll tell you, I literally cooked that up in 10 minutes. He laced that shit in 10 minutes. Like we did that track in less than 30 minutes. So I could get
Walter's
Monsters. What I'm
Monster.
saying, you know, I could be on the spot with it too. Since, like I said, it's just what it calls for. Sometimes it's like, hey, you might have to sit with this one. You know what I mean? You might have to sit for this one for a while because it's that good of a beat. And no disrespect, that violin, you can't even tell. But my homie Ragender, shout out my homie Ragender from India. He's from India, and he did like the Marvel soundtrack. But I had him lace up that violin on there. It came with the sample, but I had him subtly lace it also, so you can't really hear it unless you know. But that's another thing in there too. Like that violin was, you know, there's a live violin on there. I had him lace it so it sounds, you know, like it's in the sample.
Yeah, and that's what gave it that sound, that violin.
Yeah,
that's what made you want to go hard. It gives that mafia, like that feel, like this some real shit. Like,
no, 100%.
Yeah, so that's a little sneak, a little, you know, you had to know, like, you know, obviously you had to know the producer to know that, you know what I mean? So,
that's why I like the gems, man. And getting it straight from the horse's mouth, man. That's what I'm saying. That's why I told you again. I like having you guys on so y'all can break down, because the producer's gonna break down the track a different way than the MC automatically, and that's what's fun about, you know what I'm saying, hip hop. You know what I mean? And it makes it, and then when it joins together, man, it comes out magic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, as long as there's communication, I don't mind, to answer your question.
What about you, Jamal? You too? Like you just like, you ain't, like you said, you don't rush things. You want to make it, have it or be organic. You're gonna hold that beat until you really, to feel like coming out, in a sense, right?
See, as I said in writing music, man, my medication is marijuana, building my patience. I've been working on patience for the last couple of years. So like, even working with VHS, writer music was done for some time, bro. This project was done for some time, but we just knew we couldn't drop it like that. So I had to be patient and put more work into the project, and look how it worked out for us. Like,
Nah, yeah, quality over quantity, man. Like so, like you released it when it was time. I'm getting that from a lot of artists. Period. You know what I'm saying? They like, yo, man, it wasn't time. Like I had it for 2 years. I had it for a year. Then I put it out this year. So it gives you like credit for music being timeless as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some music is timeless. You just know something can still go on. Like you just know, like you still can go play it, and it's like, yeah, this is fire.
Exactly. So let's go to number 3, man. Y'all was just talking about it earlier, man. Walter's Monster, man. It's funny because like some of the titles are from, of course, the movie. The piano orchestrated track is mellow, gentle, and gives a classic feel, man. Jamal turns love from the hood into profit, entertainment, and success, man. Walter's Monster. Let's talk about the VHS one more time. Give some more details on that track.
Shit, man. I'll give you guys a little insight. That's from Lupita. That's a famous Mexican singer. I got it from her. But I already had like with me, bro. I'm a real crate digger. You know what I'm saying? So I have like right now, I even have a whole bag full of records that I already could go to, that I already know how to flip, already ready to go. So if I'm in the room with anybody, there's no there's no stuttering, there's no nothing. It's just I'm ready to get busy and and perform at the highest level possible. So with that's how it happened. He came down and like I said, when you come to LA, I like people to know the real LA. You know what I mean? So I like them to come fuck with me because no disrespect to nobody. The essays are different out here. In Southern California, we run shit.
That's a fact.
So I want him to show him, to show him just the way how I get down and how my people move. And I had him pull up and I picked out the record real quick. I literally made that shit, literally like asked him 10 minutes, and then he wrote and laced that shit within 10, 20 minutes. And then we created that one on the spot right when he got to LA.
Damn.
That went down. Like literally that quick, that fast.
The whole song is on the spot, from the production to me writing on the spot.
Yep.
I gave it a stank face, dog. You know what I'm saying? The come on, son face, man. See, that's what I'm saying. I like that, man. See, like some records, like you said, number 2, probably a year or something. And some, you know what I'm saying? Then also number 3, you know what I'm saying? It was a different sound, different feel. And like y'all did it right on the spot, man. And this is the jewels that, you know what I'm saying, that I like to present to my audience, man. That this is, you know what I'm saying, a lot of shows don't do this, man. Let's go to number 4, man. A sad short story interlude. Track is short, but intoxicating, poetic, and shrill. Mr. Gasol moving that fish and letting us know it's not always easy like Sunday morning. Shout out to Lionel Richie, you know what I'm saying? But VHS, man. So number 1, so it's a shorter track. Now, did you send him this shorter track like that, or did you do that intentionally? Like what was going on with that interlude?
Oh man, this one is like, honestly, man, I've been trying to get somebody to fucking rhyme on this beat forever, bro. And nobody ever fucking wanted to do this shit. So I'm glad he did it. Nah, cause this sample, like this, where this comes from, is like it's crazy, bro. Like I'll be on here days talking about it, but it's a rare Spanish band. They only put out 3 albums, and I got one of them, and that's where I got the sample from. But man, this sample right here to me is crazy, bro. Like for real, for me.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's too short, though. What the hell? That's what the first.
Yo, he wanted it longer. He wanted it longer.
You can ask him right now. Like I told him, I'm like, hey, bro, you should extend that a little longer. Ask him. I told him that.
He wanted it. He wanted it longer.
See,
I let him take it into his own hands. So I'm like, all right, if he thinks it should be short and sweet, then I'll let him do that. But you can ask him. I told him to extend that shit because that sample, bro, like for real, like when it's all said and done, when I'm dead and shit, a lot of people are gonna understand it better, But right now, my shit's for the greats to dissect. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about me. When I do something, I do it in the likeness of legacy. I live for legacy, bro. That's it. So what I mean by that is I don't have step in anything. Yeah, you might hear a couple trendy samples here and there, but that's just to prove a point most of the time, just to show them, you know what I mean? Oh, this is how I do it, or this is how I could do it, or my grandma gave me that record when she passed away, or there's always some very significant thing if I sample something trendy. But for the most part, as you can see, I really dig. And 9 times out of 10, it's a Spanish record. I'm Mexican, so I really use my culture, and I'm really I'm deep into what I do, man, and everything's deeper than the surface with me. So yeah, that's the story behind that one.
No, that's dope, because that brings your coaches bringing a lot of you know what I'm saying, like energy to this project, you know what I'm saying? And I could tell, you know what I'm saying? It's something different than any other producer on that coast or any coast. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And it ain't that traditional, you know, you know, like the fucking, you know, most people when they hear Mexican music, they think of some weak shit like that. No disrespect to my people, but
they go straight to the you know, the typical, you know what I'm saying, genre stuff that people think it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like if you say rap, people think it's just boom bap. It ain't. It's more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely
more than that.
Yeah, man. Just they go straight to the stereotypes. So I understand. So your crate digging is much appreciated. You know what I'm saying? On my end.
But yo, let me defend my point for a short story.
Go ahead, man. It's your turn anyway. Go ahead, break it down.
Let me defend my point, because I'm like, yo, he did want me to do it longer. It's like, damn, I'm like, he's right. I should have did it longer. I'm just like, damn, I should have. Well,
oh no, where you go?
Got people calling me still. My fault. When I heard it, my fault. When I heard it though, I'm like, yo, this joint is so fire. It gave me like I heard Dark Low rapping on it, like on some sad beat, AR pain. Like this was I couldn't say no good shit. You see, I said I lost the ounce. Like,
yo, free Dark Low, man. Free Dark Low, man.
Free Dark Low. Free rap.
Ladies support, but niggas hate. I can't figure it out. You know,
maybe Dark Low could have been on, and you got me thinking about it. I'm listening. I got it in my head. Listen to yeah.
That's like some Dark Low shit. Like you can hear ARAB going crazy on it.
Dang.
Yeah.
I just saw the brick, only half of it real. You know what I mean? You can hear him saying some shit on there like that. Like that's the vibe I got from the beat. Like, yo, this shit is fire. Like I gotta say some higher shit where they're like, damn.
Nah, shout out to you, like making it. You can make it short. That's what, you know what I'm saying. It don't matter. Like it just makes me like crave more. You know what I'm saying. So I think this is why we talking about it. You know what I'm saying. We talk about it for that reason. We probably wouldn't have talked about it this long if it was longer. If you think about it, like that's why we all like it. We all love it. You know what I'm saying. So that's why we, you know what I mean? Good way.
Now it's just funny. As soon as you said that, I'm like, yo, VHS told me I should have rapped longer on this shit. I'm telling you, as soon as you said that, I'm just thinking they told me I should have just rapped longer on this shit.
Told me though.
Yeah, you know too. I think with EPs is good. This is why I like to do EPs with people. It's so to let the people speak, right? If everybody's speaking it, then you know, then comes the actual, you know what I mean, dinner and shit. This is just an appetizer, you know what I'm saying? A little quick.
Yeah, we got more to come.
You know what I mean?
I already know y'all do. So y'all got some type of connection, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, and then the whole course meal comes. This is just like I said. This is just a little cook up. You know, that's what it's for. You know, just to let the world react to it and see what it is. You know.
So I'm already excited, man. You know what I'm saying? That was like your ending question, but you already know y'all got some new work on the way, so that's what's up. Let's go to number 5, man. Misery Won't Be My Company. I like that. I like the title of that, man. This track is international, seductive, and romantic with a mob feeling. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Gasol brings piercing lyrics that seem to come natural to him, man. He brings a calm mood with harsh and heartfelt bars to the table, man. Hey, cutie. So that's number 5, man. So what's up, VHS? Introduce us, man. Who's this here, man?
Baby girl in the building.
Yeah. You know, man, I part of my life, I tell Jamal, like, hey, I gotta watch kids. He didn't get to really see that side, but man, I got an 8-year-old and a 2-year-old, man. So you already know, man, that shit's just wild in itself.
Yeah,
not to correct
you have kids, my boy.
I do, but not to correct you. You don't watch your kids, man. Those are your kids, man. Nobody, you know what I'm saying. You don't babysit your kids. You watch those are your kids, man. Like it's just a better word for it. You know what I'm saying? Right. You sound like a babysitter, man.
Hey, you know what's sad, bro? I can't even lie to you. I be on the road so much. It's sad that you say, see, you caught me in work mode. See, that's what I mean.
Work mode. See, yeah, that's what you in daddy mode, baby.
Jamal will tell you, bro. Jamal,
this where it really at.
I really do this shit, bro. I really live this shit. But yeah, you're right. I need to correct myself. So thank you for correcting me, brother.
Nah, you in daddy mode. That's your baby girl, man. I got a baby girl too, so I already know. You know what I mean?
I just had to get away from my baby girl to get over here. My baby girl be all in the camera just like yours.
Yeah. You know, girls that they always want attention, man. You know how it
goes. you gotta give it to them, man. You gotta give it to them, especially when they're young, man, like that, man. Appreciate them, man. My girl's 23. I call her baby girl. She's 23, man. She won't want nothing from me, man. Except for money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, misery won't be my company, man. You know what I'm saying? What the hell?
You have to approve of boyfriends and all that, huh?
Oh yeah. I'm on that type of time now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what the license rap on? Yo, you know I'm licensed, right? I'm doing this.
Yeah, we gotta definitely come out going to the garage with the homies in there lifting weights. So let me holler at you real quick.
Like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
Hell yeah.
So VHS, man, talk about number 5, man. I love this joint too, man. Misery Won't Be My Company, man. Another fire joint, man. What's up? Oh, don't take me for
that's a Can you hear me?
Yeah, I get it.
That's an Italian Godfather flip. That like the record, like the orchestra, they flipped it. So I was like, okay, this is dope. I already like the feel, but I'm gonna slow it down and I'm gonna turn it to my own. So that's what I did. So I made it kind of sound more like Asian instead of like Italian. So that's why I got it to sound more Asian by slowing it down more. And that's where that sample comes from. And I just liked it. I liked the way it felt, and Jamal picked it. So
that's fine. Jamal, talk about it. Man.
Jamal picked all these. I sent it over beats, and this is what he personally picked. So it's always a pleasure to see what rappers pick, because at the end of the day, my favorite beats, they don't ever get picked, So
I was gonna say that never happens. No. VHS is right. Every time I got a producer and a rap on the show, they be fighting about like, yo, I sent them the my dopest beats. He picked this one over here, and I'm like, what? So
no. Sometimes
it
be the
ear. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. What I learned is that, man, it's just perspective, right? Because, man, I be saying like, hey, and I think low-key rappers be thinking I be trying to just get on the whack beats, or I don't know what they think, but on some real, I be like, nah, bro, these are really my favorite ones that I rock with personally, you know what I mean? But hey, that's what I know, bro. That's why when I be playing people beats, I love to see the reactions and be like, damn, because it's always like, what? That's the one, like that's out of all of them, that's the one you picked, you know what I mean? It's always surprising still, bro, to be like,
it's fire though, man. It's fire though.
That they find out, to be real.
You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jamal? Why you pick that beat, man? You got to do amped up over here, man. What's up?
Well, Misery Won't Be My Company just gave me like a different feel. Like, I don't know. It was just like I got like the Mexican mess hall vibe from it. Like, it's about to go down. Like, this the Mexican mess hall. Like, you know what I mean? Man, Misery Won't Be My Company. I just had to like, I was truthfully in a funk when I wrote to that beat though. I was in a funk. Okay. I was working on Kansas City Smack Me in 3D at the same time. And I'm just thinking like, yo, man, people calling me with their problems and shit. And I got my own problems and I just can't like let that energy contract in me. So I literally wrote a song about that feeling like this. Like, misery loves company. It's like, it won't be my company. Like, if you're miserable, you got to go. Like, like water makes it grow to get better. But if you're miserable in that song, you got to go. Like, you got to cut away from that. Like, and that's where the song came from. Like, truthfully, I was in a vibe when I wrote that song. Like, just dealing with certain people was just becoming like distractions and like always got negative energy or always wanting something, always got bad news. And it was just like, I like that. I need to talk about that, get it off my chest. And it came out like that. You see, I was talking about, I'm writing on my movie, niggas calling about shit. I'm fucking up my lines. I'm trying to remember my lines and shit. You call me about some dumb shit I don't really care nothing about, like the gossip in the city. Like, I don't care about that. I'm trying to get ahead, and that's what you bother about. You won't be my company.
I'm glad you said that, because that's a lot of things I'll be preaching, what I'm saying, nowadays, man. Like, and it could be no disrespect. Like, sometimes Mom Dukes might call me with some nonsense. And I'm like, yo, this what type of time you on, Mom? What up? I love you. What's going on?
But it's Mom Dukes. You gotta answer the phone for Mom, son.
And I'm like, Mom, I love you, man, but this ain't the time. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's just, I'm just joking around with the moms, but like, it's other people that, close to you like that. Sometimes you got to cut off and say, yo, man, I can't talk right now because you gloomy, though. You depressing. Like, you this. Like, you bringing me down with you. Like, what's good? What's going on? You all right? Like, what's going on? Like,
sometimes you just got to, like, protect yourself. Gotta get away from niggas, man. Like, who's for you, but you 100%. Gotta get away from some niggas.
100%. Shout out to the Formula Man podcast. Shout out to SP, man. She's saying she's up in the crowd. What up? Street Fighter, man, featuring Eddie Kaine. I don't know how you do, like Kaine.
It's Kaine.
Yeah, I kept. You know I do. I can't do.
I think Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie's dope, man. I like Eddie, man. I gotta get him on the show. Track is exhilarating, intoxicating, thrilling with a bit of rock rap vibe. Eddie Kaine joins Mr. Piff with some feel good, riveting lyrics, man. Jamal Gasol adds mellow but rhythmic street tales, man. Tales from the trenches at its best, man. And so VHS, man, you there? Don't tell me you lost him. Did we lose him?
I think we might have lost him.
We might have lost him.
He gone.
Ah! Oh, wait. He might be. Wait, is he back? Wait, hold on.
There you go. He's back.
You got.
There you go.
You there?
He got the charger.
Can you hear me?
Oh, tell me you got the charger. You got the charger? Oh, I can't hear him though. Yeah, something's going on. VHS, I think we're gonna lose you, man. Oh, is he there? No. I think something's going on. Got static in the back.
What's going on?
I'm gonna try to. If he comes back on, if he comes back in the green room, I'm gonna throw him back on, man. But let's tackle number 6, man. Street Fighter featuring Eddie Kaine. Talk about it, Jamal.
Well, I was sitting on that joint for a minute, man. I've been sitting on that song for a while. That was one of the original beats I had picked, and I was supposed to actually have another artist on the track, but he never got back to me on it. So we never went through it, and I just was holding on to it. But I had linked up and chopped it up with Eddie Kaine when I was down in the city at Top Shelf Premium. And when we linked, he was talking about, like, you know, if you got anything I want to work, you want me to work on, send him something. So I took his offer on that, like, yo, I might got something, you might can fill in this blank for me. And he came through with the verse. I think he did it while he was on tour with Rome, because him and Rim was out there at Rome streets for a minute. So
yeah, I saw that. I saw that movement.
I sent it to him because I seen it like it was after a show, and I sent it to him. And he said he gonna have it to me in a few days, and he had something for me, so we swapped out. You know what I mean? But he came through crazy on there for that follow up. Like, I had that second verse sitting. It's like, yo, somebody has to, like, bring the ball up the court before they pass the alley-oop. Like, you know what I mean? It gotta be the perfect play, like the perfect point guard. You know, I'm thinking like a ball player and shit.
Nah, I like that, man. Nah, Kaine's the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Him and Rim, man, they've been doing their thing, man. Rim and what? Finn, the producer?
Yeah.
That album, yo, that album's tight, man. Yo,
Rim, I gotta check it out, man. Shout out to Finn and Rim, man. Rim, my nigga, man.
Rim and Finn, man. You know, and I've been down with Finn for a minute, man. I've been checking his beats and talking, you know, trying to, you know what I'm saying, talking to him like behind the scenes for a minute, man. So I've been on
with Finn. I got a song with Finn. Me and him did a song a while ago.
I know you do. It's like a loose single, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was looking at it like I played it, you know what I'm saying, a couple times. I'm like, okay. I didn't even know he worked with Finn, man. I'm like, because your discography is bigger than I thought. Because I remember like listening to a couple, you know, your albums, EPs and stuff, and then all of a sudden I was like, let me go write down his joints so I can put him down, and we might talk about him at the end of the show. We got time, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like really, you know, digging deep, and I'm like, yo, hold on, how come I didn't hear this one? Wait, how come I didn't hear this? I'm like, yo, I'm gonna kill this dude, man. He got mad joints. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I
didn't know how to market, bro. I didn't know how to market. All I knew was just to make the music. I didn't know how to market the music. I didn't know that side of business for music. All I did was I just had to make a song, and people would know.
Yo, SP from the performance, he said, "What's the strain, man? What you smoking on, brother?"
This is called what's this? No, this is Zaza. It's called Zaza Pachulia from the Golden State Warriors.
Zaza
Pachulia.
Zaza.
Mm-hmm.
Piff, baby. Now, Piff, that has something to do with spoken though, too, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Piff.
You got the logo. The logo's dope.
Oh yeah, y'all done had this logo for years, man.
I like that logo, man. That logo's fire, man. One of the most memorable logos in hip hop. To be honest, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like it.
Appreciate it.
Hopefully VHS gets back. Hope he gets his charger. But let's go to number 7, man. Crazy K's perspective, man. This fluid and common track keeps rappers smooth thought throughout speaking on his perspectives on life while gradually teaching lessons, man, life lessons on this joint, man. Let's talk about Crazy K's perspective, man, and Crazy K himself in the movie, man. Let's talk about this track and then that the movie and that him himself, that character.
Well, Crazy K's perspective came about because I wanted to include some kind of relation to the movie for the project, being Tales from the Trenches. Like that's where Walter's Monsters came from and the shit, and Crazy K's perspective. I wanted to give Crazy K's perspective because they made Crazy K seem like he just did nothing out of thought. Where that one moment where he was in the little chamber or whatever, the think chamber where he got the faces react like his demons. Yeah. And he's like, what about my nightmares? What about me? And all she said was, I don't know. And I'm like, it was just so messed up. Like, yo, it's not like Crazy Kane just was out here killing for no reason. Like, yo, son owed us some money. He was ducking them. He didn't want to do nothing, or they had a problem. His people tried to kill him, which they end up doing anyway. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, yo, he's in a deadly game already. Like, he's a part of it. Like, remember the white dude asked him, like, when you killed those people that you did, what color were they? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the skinhead dude, the Kusa Clan dude in the jail.
Yeah.
I get it, man, because it's dope that you said that because, of course, everybody has a perspective and everybody has a good and a bad side. You know what I'm saying? They do things for a certain reason. And I get it. When I first heard the title, I said Crazy K's perspective. And the only thing I could think of was because the way they highlighted it. They highlighted he don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Over and over. So in my mind, I was like, yo, I don't get this. When I listen to the song, I'm like, yo, this is not what he's saying. He's not saying I don't give a fuck on this record. So I'm glad you spilled it that way because I get what you're saying now. Because of course he grew up. He was a baby. He didn't grow up with a gun in his hand. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. So, see, I said don't give a fuck who against me. I respect those who for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, he didn't give a fuck about certain things. It's that he didn't give a fuck about life for other people. If you wasn't with him, he don't give a fuck. But he gives a fuck about who's for him. Like, what about me? You know, what about my nightmares? Like, what about what I go through, my pain, all the shit I went through? Like,
no, 100%. That's why I was like, yo, this is deep. The record's deeper than people probably think. If they really a fan of the movie and then they listen to this, they gotta like kind of break it down differently, man. They gotta put their listening club ears on and really dig deep into this, this album, this EP. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I had the opportunity to have you on the show and discuss it because it's more than just you taking a movie. You know what I'm saying? Go, I'm gonna take the title. Like it's more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I'm glad I was able to explain it on this platform because I like to make music that make you think. Like I'm not the simple person. Like it's got to be a little complex to like, oh, can I get where he's going with this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%, man. Let's talk about number 8, and then I got a couple questions, man. And the shit, you know what I'm saying? The shit, like every time I be thinking about the movie, man. It's just a classic movie, man. I don't give a fuck with nobody. That's a dope movie. So number 8, man. VHS brings the piano back with minimal boom bap, giving artists a platform to clearly remind us that he's the shit. Period. You know what I'm saying? So this like, yo, man, you're like. Yo, I'm the shit. What's up? I'm here. What's good? You know what I'm saying? That's what's
I'm what they came. I'm what they came for in the movie. They came for the shit. I'm what they came for.
You're like, I'm the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm what they came for.
They kept asking, "What's the shit? What's the shit?" He's like, "No." You're like, "No, I'm the shit. Nigga, I'm the. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. It's me."
I'm what you. That's a 10 out of 10. It's not often you gonna run into a 10 out of 10, nigga. It's right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? My analogy be so crazy, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll be in my own world with this shit.
Nah, that's why I like it, man. Now, did you pick the movie? Like the movie touched on racism, domestic abuse, and black on black crime. You know, the taboo topic. So,
gang banging, gang
banging, and sort. What made you? First of all, what made you? Kind of pick from this movie? Is it one of your favorite horror movies? Like, where were you going with this whole album?
Classic, man. This was a classic movie of mine. For one, VHS being from the West Coast, I don't know if people notice or take heed, man. A lot of my movies is based on like West Coast hood movies. Like Kansas City Smack Man was based on South Central. You know what I'm saying? And I just been into like good hood movies, man. And Tales from the Hood was something I grew up seeing on actual VHS, which is funny. Like my uncle had this when they was recording movies off TV. So like another movie was on, then this came on, then another movie came on. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I remember rewinding back and forth Tales from the Hood, like the last part where son turned into the devil, because that shit used to scare the shit out of me. Like, oh shit, like, is that real? Like, yo, the grab, mind you, the movie came out 95, bro. Yeah, I was born 1990. So I'm seeing that movie.
Okay, yeah.
I'm seeing that movie. I'm like 8, 9 years old. Like, that shit is doper than what's out right now. Like, these hood movies is fire. Like, but that was definitely a classic movie I always wanted to like touch up on. Like, I remember the soundtrack, man. That joint was fire. It was just one song about this nigga Domino. Shit was fire. I didn't think.
Yep. The soundtrack was dope, man. Mm-hmm. And shout out to Spike Lee directed that movie, right?
Well, Spike Lee, but I've seen from the interviews, Spike Lee was on board, but it was really Rusty Cundiff.
Rusty Cundiff. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Rusty Cundiff. Yeah. Because I know I was gonna say his name too. I thought I wrote it down. Yeah,
I tagged all them boys for the cover art. Joe Torre had replied though. He liked it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. I tagged DeAndre Bonds and what's my man that looked like? Yo, I got an uncle that looked just like Junior from Players Club. I swear to God, my uncle looked just like him, bro.
You know, it's funny. I'm researching the movie and just, looking at stuff, man. They was talking about, some dude was talking about how the characters were cursed on that movie because a lot of them either died or got into trouble or never got another great acting role. And I'm like, yo, people just put the craziest stuff online.
Don't they just to make it seem like it was just something?
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, yo, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Got nothing to do with bad luck, man. This that happened to him. This dude just happened to die. Like, what the hell? Like, it got nothing to do with no curse. Like, what the hell are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people just be coming over shit.
What are your favorite horror movies, though? You got, like, you said you're a lot of West Coast joints, man. Like, it's a lot of hook classes, a lot of, like,
I love
Freddy. Like, what?
I love Freddy Krueger, man. I'm a big Freddy Krueger fan. I like I'm Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Candyman, Leprechaun, Chucky. I like the original shit, like It. You know what I'm saying? A couple, Night of the Living Dead, Night of the Living Demons. What other joints, man? Evil Dead.
Hey.
The Poltergeist. I didn't really like Exorcist like that. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really like the Exorcist like that. It's kind of like extra. I mean, I get it, like, yo, just hold her down, but it's, I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking ignorantly, but I don't know. I just didn't really like the Exorcist. I couldn't get into it. But I like the slasher shit, man. Like Scream. Scream was dope. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Jeepers Creepers. You know what I'm saying?
I got one for you, man. You ever see Mother's Day?
Yeah. With the hospital situation, right?
You said a hospital? Nah, they wasn't in a hospital. This one was like, it was a mother.
Babies from the hospital or something like that?
Huh?
They were taking babies from the hospital?
Nah, this must be a different Mother's Day. I know this Mother's Day I'm talking about was it was like this mother, it was this white family, man. Every Mother's Day, she wanted to have her sons were killed for her. Like get people, bring them to the house, or like lure camps or whatever. It was like one of them Wood movies. It was a slasher film, dog. It was crazy. So that might be something you have to look up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, oh shit, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I got your joint scrolling down, man. Like, that's what I was talking about. I'm looking at your discography, man. It opened up my eyes to more of what I thought was on a record table.
Yeah, I was just looking at the bottom of my screen, like, damn, I dropped that many projects.
Yeah, and the first ones are like kind of like albums, pretty much, and then they kind of go into the EPs, I think, next and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a lot of joints on there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I think the first joint I heard was the joint I reviewed. What's it called? 100
Blunts in Venice.
You know what I'm saying? Produced by Dirty Diggs, because I was a fan of Dirty Diggs. I'm like, oh, who's this rapper? Blah. And then I'm like, oh, this dude's dope. And then I was like, I think I started listening to most of your discography. You know what I'm saying? Like I broke down a couple of your albums. I just got to put it on screen. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, those are coming up soon. But when I got to actually, interview, I was like, yo, pick whatever. Okay, what album you pick, man? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's get on the screen. But I do got some other questions besides that kind of lead into hip hop too. That you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people got these lists, right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking about lists. Who qualifies a person to do a hip hop list? You know what I'm saying? You got like certain people that you might go, oh, I respect that dude and that female's list because they put in work. Like, what makes you say, okay, yeah, I like that list, or that person's, you know what I'm saying, whatever?
Truth be told, I'm gonna be honest, it's just because of a person's status that really gives anybody validation. If somebody has like a certain status in the game, you know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta make the best music no more. You don't gotta be the dopest lyricist. As long as you got some type of validation in this shit, they're gonna mess with you. So like, you can have the dopest nigga like Black Thought, right? Let's say Black Thought went out and said like a top 10 list. Now everybody know he's well known for his pen, well respected, highlighted. You can Google that man and it'll just tell you all as dope as a lyricist he is. But then you got somebody out here like a let's say a Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty can get out here and with the status he got and can just start saying this is his top 10 and who he like and this, that, and the third. And you got people that's going to be like, word, I agree with that.
Well, yeah, probably his generation, I'm gonna say, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like grew up with, it's like saying like Lil Bow Wow wasn't the shit. Like he got a fan base, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. Like you can't down him.
He grew up with like but millions of people loving him. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say he's whack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so speaking of watered down music, right? Do you believe like hip hop or rap is gonna get watered down eventually, man? Or you think that's what they trying to get us to? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or what? What's going on over there?
No, it's never gonna get watered down because rap has so many styles of itself. There's more than one sound of rap. There's more than one sound of hip hop. It's several topics and genres going on. Everybody's going through something. Everybody's dealing with life. I get that. But we just express it all differently. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%. Shout out to Child Shares, man. He said them old B movies, straight to video joints, Pumpkinhead.
Oh yeah, Critters.
Pumpkinhead.
What? Dr. Giggles, The People Under the Stairs.
Yeah, all that shit, dog.
You know what I'm saying? There's a couple other joints out there, man.
Yo, I like to talk about because we talk about on me and him. He's actually one of my 25-year plus best friends, man. So we talk about movies all the time, man. So. Yo, we probably gotta do a scary movie breakdown. Yeah, we gotta do something like that on our other part. But AI is around, man. You know, artificial intelligence, man. Of course, it's been around, but now like they really heavy into it. They trying to sneak throw rap into it. You know, doing Drake verses, all type of whatever verses. What do you think AI is going, man? What you think what they trying to do with rap? I mean, is this pros and cons and everything? You know what I'm saying?
What didn't that artificial rap ain't he done? Ain't they done with him?
What do you mean done? What do you mean done with him? What do you mean?
Wasn't it like a robot rapper or something that just came out and then like?
Oh yeah, they did that. They did that, but like I'm saying, AI now they can sound like you. I could be like, yo, let me go on my GPT, whatever it is, some app, whatever, right, and go Jamal Gasol. Then I just rap like I'm rapping, right? And then I put the Jamal Gasol. I don't know how they do it, whatever, right?
Damn, it's about to get to that point though.
Yeah, then I run it through, and then now I got a song featuring you. I'm not saying that I could do that, but I'm saying because I'm pretty sure I can't get away with it. But they doing that, man. AI.
Scary.
You ain't hear any stories, man?
I ain't hear that, bro. That's scary, though.
You, man.
Man, niggas out there gonna be sounding like us. Yo, this shit about to be fucked up.
Sounding like, yo, they already doing it. It's already out there.
Oh shit. Damn. Yo. I don't even know how to feel right now hearing that type of shit. I gotta get to work or I gotta get out the way. It's one or the other.
Yo, when you get off the video, do a little bit of research on AI. It's gonna open up your eyes. But I think everybody should look into it because you should never be left behind on technology and use it for pros and not cons, because you can use it for a lot of things that help your business and help you advertise music or whatever, or get a better email list and get everybody to listen to the next project or the old project. So you can use it for good. It's not just all bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yo, do you got any other hobbies besides rap?
Man, right now, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I got a hobby in management, man. I got a hobby in structure. I got a hobby in organization. I got a hobby in like guidance. I like to like put things together. I like to develop things, whether it's just my children or my friends or financial issues or problems on a day-to-day basis, man. I got a hobby for like solutions. You know what I'm saying? I'm an overthinker. So when I'm by myself a lot and I'm thinking, I'm always just I got a hobby of trying to be better. Hobby of like trying to change things or improve. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my hobby, bro. If I'm not doing that, like word to me, if I ain't writing music or smoking, I'm thinking of like the next best thing, like whether it's for my family, my friends, my loved ones, myself, just even like my car or my living room or my studio. Like I'm in my studio right now. Like I'm always just thinking of like trying to make things better.
Yeah, that's fire, man. Like a lot of people won't even be thinking about in that time frame, man. And that's what me too, man. I'm trying to like be a better person as a man, be a better person as a father, be a better person as a podcaster, as a writer. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wrote the first book, second book is in the publishing stages, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting that edited right now. And then, what I'm saying, hopefully I get that back and I can put that out before the 50th anniversary of hip hop. Are you doing anything for the 50th year of hip hop this year? Like you got anything special?
Honestly, I didn't have anything planned, man. I didn't know if they was doing anything in New York City. If my schedule was aligned, I was trying to get to the Bronx. I know they're gonna do something in the Bronx.
Oh, okay. Well, you already know they're gonna do something in the Bronx.
I was saying, they're gonna do something.
I might have saw a concert already. I don't even know if is LL coming in. Somebody's doing something. I forget. I don't want to misquote it. You know what I'm saying? Charles says with AI, they can spread more misinformation to sway the public more. Yeah, you're right. That's why you gotta be up on it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn about it, figure it out, and not just be left in the wind, man. You gotta like. I just said. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
yeah. Do you binge watch anything? You got shows that you binge watch? You just talked about.
You said about what?
Do you binge watch any shows? Talk about.
Well, I just finished Snowfall the other day, man. Snowfall hurt my feelings, man. The ending just hurt my soul, man. I just can't keep expressing it. People don't watch TV fast enough, and I don't want to be the person in the interview to spill the beans. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I watch Wu-Tang, I watch Bel Air. A good show I want to tell people to watch, man. If I can tell anybody watch it, Fargo.
Oh, Fargo.
Fargo.
You know what's funny, man? Like everybody talks about it, and I just one of those movies, one of those shows. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna watch it soon, but I just needed like the kick in the butt. Maybe this is the kick in the butt. Just giving me to go over the edge and start watching it.
It's 4 seasons, and it's about like it's like they're based on true stories, but I haven't like actually Googled to see. But it's like 4 different seasons, and it's all based in the city of Fargo, Minnesota. I believe that's the state, and it's just cops investigating like people and shit like that was going on, like certain crimes that happened in the city. Like, it's good 4 seasons. Every season
out,
is
man.
different
FX,
too.
Right? I think it's on FX or something. No, it's on.
Yep. It was on FX. It's on Hulu.
Yeah. On Hulu too. Yeah. All right,
they got one season with Chris Rock.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, did I see that one? I think that's the one. That's the
with the mulligan, with the black men where they had to trade the sons.
They talk about different cultures coming into America, right? Like the blacks against the Italians against the whatever, right?
Yeah, they came into
Yeah. I saw the Chris Rock one.
Yeah.
That's a good season. They had the Trey Sons. They had the Trey Sons in the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit's dope. Yeah, my bad. I gotta catch up on it. I just saw that season. I didn't see the other seasons yet.
Yo, watch the other ones. Yo, my man, I don't remember his son's name, man. It was this one villain. My son is in an 18-wheeler riding all around the city, calling the shots. He's sending his goons to come at you. He getting credit card accounts, all that, sending he looking on security cameras off from an 18-wheeler. Like, yo, shit's crazy, bro.
He said, I see Fargo on my Fire Stick app. Oh, shoot. Yo, Jeff, get into it, man. I ain't gonna lie, I saw season 2. Season 2 was
yo,
with
watch
Chris
all
Rock.
4 seasons. Watch all 4 seasons.
Yeah, I
ain't gonna tell you what. Yo, just watch all 4 seasons. Get you a blunt. Yo, the best show I watched was Ozark. I watched Ozark in a week.
Man, Ozark's my joint, dog.
I watched all 6 seasons in a week.
Jason Bateman, dog. Come on, man. You already, you know what I'm saying? He's one of my favorite actors, period, man.
I hope I hope they come back and Ruth didn't die, man.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? Can you imagine, they gonna do a spinoff or something? They might do a spinoff.
They come back and Ruth didn't die, son, because man.
Oh, Ruth was my girl, dog.
Yeah, she had heart, man. That little white girl had heart.
Yeah, she had heart, soul, everything, dog. Then they listened to rap. Her and her brother. Remember, they used to be on they used to listen to rap. Yeah, he's listening in the car and shit, whoever on her trailer, nigga. They be bumping hip hop, Biggie, all that shit, dog. Yo, speaking of like Biggie and people like that, man, can you quote other rappers? Like, do you have favorite rappers besides yourself? And who got you excited about hip hop and rap, man? Like, was it like back in the day? Like, was it something like Run DMC type of story? Like, what was it?
I would have to say it was probably 50 Cent, man. Keep thinking I'm candy. Till your fucking skull get popped and your brain hop out the top like Jack in the Box. In the hood of summertime, it's a killing season. It's hot out this bitch. That's a good enough reason. I can get niggas when they start bleeding, saying, Lord, please help me, because they ass bleeding. When that window roll down and that AK come out, you gonna see a little handgun till you run out. Yo, that nigga 50. I heard that when I was a kid. That shit was like the most gangster shit I heard.
Yo, yeah,
and he real at the time, like 50. Like he got shot 9 times. Like that was like, that was like a real rapper. Like, you know what I mean? Run DMC and all them, they was like dope, but they wasn't like in the streets. I'm in Niagara Falls, man. People getting killed, people getting shot. They wearing that shit, but they get killed.
I heard it. Yeah, I heard it's one of the illest spots to get murked. You know what I'm saying? Got a ill crime rate. You know what I'm saying? So I researched that too, man. I know if you want to talk about
population. It's the populations that determine that. You know what I mean? We under 50,000 people, so the demographics look way worse based on that. Like compared to a bigger city, like Buffalo, it really go down in Buffalo. Niagara Falls it goes down because we smaller than Buffalo, so it's like. Shit, that's less. I mean, that's more people based on it being less.
And then y'all supposedly like a tourist, you know what I'm saying, place, but y'all ain't nowhere near the tourist spot.
Yeah, we got a big block. They got a big block for the tourists now. They just put a dispensary down there too. So yeah, now they don't got to go to the hood, take their chance.
They don't got to go no too far.
Yeah, they don't got to go down on 19th no more and try to get no weed. Probably get robbed on some snow on the bluff shit.
Yo,
they good.
One of my second to last questions. I got one more after this, man. Like I always watch KRS-One, man. I was watching some other documentary with Ice-T, man, and they was talking about like Kool Keith was talking, and then KRS was talking about how he kind of got his career. Like cool, like I didn't know this, but KRS-One was just chilling at a rap battle, and people, they dissing each other back and forth, and then somebody just started dissing him for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't dressed right. He was bummy. And then he had to defend himself, and that's how he wrote his first rap / freestyle, and that's how he started his rap career.
KRS-One?
Yeah, KRS-One.
I'm listening to you tell the story, and I can visualize that. KRS-One had that demeanor, like he could rib with you, like he could joan with you, like he might go back and forth with you, and like.
Now, did you know? Not just that, but KRS-One, and now that I'm learning Kool Keith, they write rhymes and diss rhymes about everybody that's doing that thing right now. They got them in the cut. I don't know if they ever recorded them, but they ready. Are you that type of rapper? Are you ready?
Told me that.
Are you ready? Like I'm not saying you write it and put it in the studio or whatever, but are you like, you know what I'm saying? Are you got that battle type of?
Yo, I don't battle rap. I don't battle rap, but my stepfather told me that a long time ago. KRS-One was one of the niggas that had a diss song for everybody. And yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I got a lot of raps in my head. Trust me. I got verses though where it's like that can go to anybody. I know that'll strike a nerve. Where even if you ain't looking like that, people might think, "Damn, son, why you say that?" I got a lot of raps memorized in my head, bro. That's why you see every freestyle is fresh. You ain't gonna hear it on no song. If it is, I probably was not prepared that day. But for the most part, all my freestyles is fresh. Like I'm always thinking of shit.
I like that. I like your style, man. Speaking of your style, do you describe your style as street knowledge? Like, well, how do you describe? Somebody say, "Yo, man, I used to describe your raps, man." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like categories, but do you put yourself in some type of?
I think category? I'm past street. I don't want to label myself.
That's why I said street knowledge, because it's like knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's reality knowledge. Like it's just like life itself. You know, like streets are just a part of reality. Like, you know, I'm just a part of life, and I'm bigger than just a part, because, you know, like I'm a business owner now. I've been Jamal Gasol LLC for well over like 6-7 years. Like, you know, I'm getting taxes now. I got merch. I'm selling my clothes. Like, I done developed a different side. So like, I'm bigger than just the street. Like, I'm on a legitimate side too now. So I'll just say I look at myself as a lyrical life coach, bro.
I like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't want to talk about the LLC and you own and stuff, and I saw that. I always write that down. If you probably haven't noticed, when I had your lyrics, you can go back. I had the songs going. The last thing I always write, if they, you know, that artist has an LLC, man, and I noticed you did. So shout you out for that, man, and shout out to ownership and, man, getting passive income and getting this other income, man, getting this other money, man.
That's a fact, man.
It's coming down to the end of the show, man. Georgia Company, man. I'm pissed that VHS, man, had what 2 bars, whatever you had, man. Little whatever you had.
Yeah, man.
Energy on the phone.
I'm glad he was able to get in with us, though, man. You know, that's my boy right there. So we still making it happen, even hours away across the country.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk to him again. I have you guys back on the shows, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you guys collab again, or just, you know, separate or whatever. He's doing something. If you're doing something, I might just have you on. So coming from Niagara Falls to Boston, man, Mass, man, you know what I'm saying? Just before we leave, man, I got your joints, your social media down, scrolling below. What we do at the end usually, man, like we promote. So I want you to do that. But at the same time, if you can give us a message, a couple kind words, something positive, man, for the fans, man, you know what I'm saying, after you promote, man, and then, you know, we're gonna get out of here, man.
Okay, well, shout out to my boy, Cincerely Yours. Once again, my boy, thank you for having me on the show. It was an honor to be on here, man. Like I said, I'm from Niagara Falls, New York. Dirty Waters, man. Shout out to my city, 716. Lockport, New York, Buffalo, Rochester, the 31. You know what I'm saying? That Route 31, the one and only. Tales from the Trenches out right now. The Cook Up Season 4 is coming April 26th. Shout out to Standouts. My nigga A-Dot, my nigga C-Dot. We about to drop on these niggas, man. Like I said, shout out to my homie VHS. Tales from the Trenches out right now. We got more footage coming. We got more videos coming. We got more shit coming. Shout out to Gallo out in Guatemala. You know what I'm saying? That Gallo beer. Cerveza. Shout out to my niggas out there in Guatemala, you heard? It's coming, man. I got a lot of shit coming, man. Everything piff.
Yo, man, and I hope they see. They gotta rewind this a little bit, but they gotta see all the music that at least I discovered. You know, and you know what I'm saying, go check out everything, you know, from his discography. Just look up his name, you know what I'm saying, and just press play, man. That's all I gotta say to anybody, man.
Google me.
Yeah, Google me, man. You know, yeah, right?
No cap, no cap.
Just Google it, man. You know what I'm saying? You won't be disappointed, man. I only have, like, it's funny because I was with somebody, another artist trying to get on the show, and I was like, yo, man, I might not be a big show like Joe Budden, but I have people I like on the show. And he got mad. It was like, dog, like, I gotta like your music. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta vibe with you. I can't just be like, oh, promote you. Like, no.
Honesty, man. You gotta build up, man. Yo,
this is me. This is really me. Like, but in the green room, I ain't changed, nigga. Like, this is me talking. Like, I don't. I got to get into my Tom Brokaw of us. No, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the handouts go to those who stand out, man. You gotta do your due diligence, man.
Plain and simple, man. Before you leave, man, we'll give us something positive, man. On the Wheels of Steel, man. Give us some kind words or something, man. And Jeff says great interview with Jamal, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, Jeff. Shout out for y'all checking in, man. So some last good positive words I want to say to y'all, man. Keep going, man. Keep going. Chase your dreams, man. Chase your passion. Wherever you feel that you want to do in life, you want to be, don't let nobody stop you from achieving that dream, man. Keep going, man. That's my best advice to you, man.
Yo, salute, man. Jamal, man. Again, man. Thanks and appreciate you coming on the show, being who you are, man. The person that I became a fan of, man. I'm saying you didn't disappoint me, man, because you are that realistic, you know what I'm saying, rapper, man. And you know what I'm saying, I like people that are honest with themselves. I like people that you know, prospering and changing the game, you know, with their lyrics, their verses, and just their movement. You know what I'm saying? I like the way you know you talking about business now, you know what I'm saying, and getting that legal money, man. I like that, man, because that's the stuff that we need to be talking about as black men, period.
Absolutely,
you know
absolutely.
You know what I mean? And
it's all about elevation, man.
Keep the ball rolling, man. Yo, this is Marquis Walker, aka Cevere, man, aka Cincerely Yours, man, and this is the THHC podcast, man, episode 135 with Jamal Gasol VHS. Shout out to VHS, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to send him
shout out my boy VHS, man.
I'm gonna send him a battery charger for his birthday or something.
West Coast niggas, man.
You know what I'm saying? Tales from the trenches, man. We out of here, man. Appreciate it, man. One love.
One.
All right, peace out.